Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Excuse me, my name is Valerie. So glad to have you guys here today. Alright, so I've been teasing out the last couple of videos that I put up about things changing on my channel. And I am going to have some changes on the channel. It's because there is just going to be talk time, guys. There's been a lot of things going on in my life, number one, and I just cannot continue to purchase the way I've been purchasing. I cannot continue to purchase wax and everything that just keeps coming out, rolling out. Scentsy-wise, I cannot keep up with it, and I am a Scentsy fragrance consultant. Independent Scentsy consultant, whatever. I am one of those. I have to disclose that. And so anyway, I've just been doing a lot of thinking. You know, where does that leave my channel? Not being able to do hauls, not being able to do vendor hauls and retail wax and all that kind of stuff. If I'm not purchasing. All right, so I haven't really done a lot of purchasing this year compared to last year. I have gone hog wild on Bath and Body Works, and that's going to come to a halt too. I love my channel and I love providing content for you guys, but I have to come to the realization that I cannot keep buying all these things. Not only is it expensive, is that there's so much that comes out, especially Scentsy. You know, there's the LTOs, and then there's the holiday stuff, and I was all gung-ho for fall and getting a bunch of stuff for fall, but I'm not so much anymore, guys. I have really decided, you know what, it is time for me to take my finances more seriously. I am in my 50s, approaching my 60s. I have some retirement put away, but I don't have, you know, all that I'm going to need either. And so in order to get there, I am making adjustments. I am stopping spending. I am going to get out of debt. I'm not really that far in debt, though, because I've kind of went down this road once before, and then I did good for a long time, and then I got a lot of things paid off, and then I kind of put it on the back burner. But this time I really have to bog down, and this is going to be realistic for me now. I'm not married, so I don't have, like, you know, my spouse's income to fall back on, as far as paying the bills or far as getting ready for retirement. And let's face it, you know, life's not easy out here financially in the real world. It's just not. So, and I don't want to work the rest of my life. You know, I may want to carry on like a part-time job, but I want to be doing something that's a lot more fun, that I enjoy more. I do enjoy my job, but it's not like a fun job, okay? If that makes any sense. So anyway, because of all these things, I am having some health issues again as well. My mom has had health issues this last year, which is just really changed my lifestyle a lot this last summer. I've been on the run and go and been responsible for helping take care of her and her medical stuff, and it's been a big job, I'm telling you guys. Now, I don't mind doing it because I love my mom, and, you know, I want to be there for my mom, and I'm going to be there for my mom. And so anyway, that being said, it just, I think maybe opened my eyes a little bit more to a lot of things. Plus, I don't have space for any more stuff. I have way too much wax. I have way too much Bath and Body Works. I have way too much, maybe not perfumes. I'm good with perfumes, but I'm not getting it. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more. Um, I have so many clothes. I have way too much makeup. I have way too much of everything. So I don't want to be wasting products either. I don't want to be over consuming products just to be over consuming and getting rid of them so I can buy more. I don't want to be purchasing all the time. It is wearing me out, guys. On top of, the financial thing, it's wearing me. It wears you out. You got to follow this and follow them, and oh, this is coming out, and then you got to buy that, and you got to get it before it goes, and I'm done with those companies. I am really done with the companies that only bring things out for a little bit at a time and then they whisk them away, and I am so done with that. It is a marketing ploy to get you to spend money, 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 and I'm done. Okay. I'm done with Scentsy at the moment. I'm still a consultant, and I have until I think February of 26 to actually like be active again, and I don't know whether I'm going to reactivate myself at that point. As of today, I don't think I really am. I think I'm really going to just like, nope, I'm not interested. I have made some changes already this month. I'm going to do another quick video, guys, of some financial stuff, and that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I think I am great at saving money. I am great at being tight. I am great at finding deals. So I'd like to do some of those type of videos that maybe can help other people to figure out how they can save money, how you can purchase items but still save money on the products and in the future. But for me at the moment, I'm going to be going on a no-buy, an actual no-buy. I was going to buy a few things from Scentsy and get stocked up on this and stocked up on that. And I'm like, you know what? Why am I doing that? I think I'm even going to get rid of my clubs. I'm really seriously thinking I'm just going to get rid of the clubs. I'm going to get rid of everything and then just use what I've got. Because you guys, the last time I counted, I had over 800 Scentsy bars. I had over 800 of these. Now, I have used a lot of it up, but I'm sure I'm in the 700s of having, I'm sure I probably still have 700 bars. And that was not including my bricks. Now, I love the products and all that stuff, but once I get using this stuff up, then I'll go back. Maybe I won't go back into it, but I'll purchase from somebody else. I may purchase from somebody else, but then again, I may not. Who knows? And not only do I have Scentsy wax, gobs and gobs and gobs of Scentsy wax, I have gobs and gobs of vendor wax and retail wax. And I have so much wax, you guys, that it's unbelievable. So, and then I have candles on top of that. So I am not purchasing any more wax. I'm not trying the new Harvest stuff. I wanted to try some of the new stuff, but I'm passing. I'm passing it up. I have plenty of wonderful good stuff that I can smell and warm and get through and make space as I do it. And it's time. It's getting out of hand, and I'm not doing anymore. Okay? I'm not doing it anymore. So I think it's going to free up my time. It's going to free up some energy. It's going to free up some space in my home. It's going to just free up a lot of things for me. Time, I think I said time already. So same with Bath and Body Works. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of stuff with them either. There's some things that came out that I really want. Now, unless it is something that I am almost out of and I've had it before and I really need more of that product, then I will probably get a little bit more. But of that certain sense that, I haven't seen in a while. And I have certain ones that I do stock up on every year. But I've kind of really went out there. I've tried so many new ones. I've gotten so many. Bath and Body Works stuff that, yeah, I'm not going to be going full tilt ahead. I am really going to be on a budget. I'm also going to be working on budgets and sticking to budgets and working to get things paid off, working to get things, money saved, and increase my, increasing my retirement fund. So those are things that I'm going to be doing. If I do purchase, it's going to be things that I need instead of things that I want. I've done the want thing for a while now, and it's time to buckle back down and just do need things, you know, and really think through purchases and so forth. So that's what my plan is for my channel. Am I still going to do hauls occasionally? But occasional being the word, magic word. I'm sure I will still continue to purchase somewhere down the road, and I will show you my purchases. But I don't want my whole channel to be about buying and products and products and products. There's so much more to life than that, and I know it doesn't help a lot of people who do have like addictive behavior. I know there's a lot of people out there that have the addicts. They're addicts. They're wax addicts. They're perfume addicts. They're shopping addicts. You know, and I'm not putting anybody down or anything for any of that. But I have fallen into some of that too. I feel like I do have some addictive behaviors in those areas as well, and that is another reason that I'm kind of stepping away. Because I don't want my whole future to be dependent on that. I don't want my happiness to be dependent on products and things. My happiness and my future should be more dependent on experiences and friendships and relationships and things that I'm doing and living life, not just staying on my phone, trying to purchase this, purchase that, and, you know, getting it in and showing you the haul. And then, you know, you got to, date everything, and then you got to find space for it and organize it and keep it organized and reorganize. And it's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. So, yeah, I'm going to be stepping away from the actual purchasing and the hauls. But what I am going to be doing here I'm going to keep doing what I've been warming. Showing you guys what I'm working with. Maybe doing a little bit more melting baskets, doing maybe a monthly melting basket instead of just, normally right now I just do like a seasonal one. Maybe I'll just do like more of a monthly one, and show you what I'm trying to get used up through that month. Kind of like a project use it up type thing. So I'll be more challenged. Maybe I'll challenge myself to, warm this vendor this week and another vendor next week and those kind of things. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. I want to get my wax collection video film for you guys so you can see the how much I have, and it is way out of control. For me, I think it's out of control for me. And yeah, and people joke around, you can never have too much wax. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So I've got wax all out here in my living room. I have wax in my kitty's room. I have wax in my spare bedroom. I have wax in my bedroom closet. I have wax in the closet in there. I don't have any wax in the basement at this point, but I have wax everywhere in this house. So it is really, really time to hunker down and do this. Plus, I want to downsize a little bit more. I want to get rid of things that I don't use, that I don't need anymore. I want to clear out my house and simplify things in my life a little bit more. As you get older, for me, I have found that time just gets away from me, and I don't have the energy or the time to get everything done I need to get done. And I think, simplifying my life a lot more would probably help. And so I've been meaning to try to do that, and then everything always keeps coming up and so forth. But anyway. Some of the other reasons, like I said, I'm having some health issues. I've been having a lot of ear issues. I've had ear issues for years. And as I've had like the infections and so forth, especially this year, You know, I've gotten it treated with doctors and so forth, but they never actually sent me to a specialist. And so I had to take my mom to her ear person a few weeks back, and they also have a ear specialist doctor. The person we went saw was an audiologist, but my mom also was going to have to see this doctor person as well because she has a cochlear implant, and that has to be checked every year. So I asked, do you have to be referred to the doctor? And they said, no, you can just make an appointment. So I went ahead and made an appointment, and I had my appointment yesterday. Today's Saturday. Yeah, yesterday was Saturday. Today's Sunday. Oh my gosh. I've been off for a few days, so I'm kind of screwed up. So anyway, it was Friday, the 29th, August 29th, that we went, and my mom saw him for her yearly thing for the cochlear, and then he saw me because then this one was really hurting. I was having a lot of pain in this one the last few days, and this one I always feel, not always, but a lot of times I feel like fluid in my ear, and sometimes I have the fluid does come out, and it's just really nasty, and I have a hard time hearing out of this ear. So I decided I was just going to have a check. So the doctor is in my network, but since it's a specialist, my copay is quite a bit higher than my normal copay. So anyway, long story short, he did looked at my ears. This one he got. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so nasty. But I'm going to share it with you, okay? He put like this oil stuff in there, and then he had like this auger thing, and he's in there auging it out and trying to get it out, and it wasn't like breaking loose. It wasn't breaking loose, and then he got some out, and then he did another round, and the other round. Oh my gosh, he had like this goopy. I mean, it was like this much earwax that came out of my ear, and he's like, "Look," I was like, "Oh my gosh, no wonder I was hurting and everything." And then he looked at this ear, and he said he didn't even see any ear wax in this ear. But that being said, this one I'm having difficulty hearing out of, and it feels full. And he said that is something to do with like I can't pronounce it. The eustachian thing. Anyway, it's all about the drainage and the lymph nodes and tonsils and all that. And my ear canals are very narrow. He said, you have the most narrow ear canals that he's ever seen. They're very narrow. And he said that's probably why everything keeps getting clogged, and I keep getting like earwax buildup, and I get infections, and I can't hear out of them. And it looks like I've had some scarring on both eardrums. Probably from infection, or this pressure from everything being built up in there. He said he cannot even put tubes in my ears because my ear canal is so narrow. So, I don't know what's going to happen with that. So he said, I'm probably going to have ongoing issues. I will probably have hearing loss, and I will probably have to, be getting hearing aids at some point. So he didn't even clean this one out because he says he didn't really even see anything to clean out. So, but it feels very swollen in the last few days. So I had to go get some mineral oil. He wants me to put a couple drops of mineral oil in this ear, and like at night before I go to bed, and then every night, and see how that works. Then I have to go back September 26th, I believe, and to the audiologist, and they're going to test my hearing, and then I have an appointment with him after the audiologist. He said he'll be able to tell more about what's going on, and how it's affecting my hearing once I have the testing with the audiologist. So that's scheduled. So anyway, so I'm hoping that. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I finally went to a specialist, and I don't know what we're going to be able to do. I know, I'm not going to have surgery because, like he said, he can't even put the tubes, I guess, I don't know why. They're just, it's just too narrow. He cannot get tubes put in my ears for the drainage. So, anyway. So if any of you have had that issue with your ears and you saw a specialist, let me know down below what you guys have been doing or what you did to help, or, is there anything that can help? That's all I want to know. So, that being said, I got off track here. So yeah, I'll probably keep you guys updated on some of the health stuff. I also think I'm really, wanting to spend more time on my health, more exercise, more eating and dieting correctly. Not really dieting. I don't like calling it diet. I like to call it, lifestyle, a healthy way of eating. That's what I want to call it. And I haven't had time to do that. I haven't really had time to do that. And a lot of the healthy stuff that I need to eat is stuff that I need to be able to cook at home. And I don't have a whole lot of time cooking this. I haven't had a lot of time cooking this last, summer. And then when I have time, I'm so tired from running and doing this and doing that. So my energy levels have been really kind of low. So I'm really looking to try to help do a lot of things with my health. So I did get a vibration plate, guys. I got a Life Pro Waver vibration plate. So that does help with like muscles. It helps with lymphatic drainage. It helps with a lot of different issues. If you guys want me to do a video on that, let me know. I would love to do a video on it. I'm just starting to use it, but I'm seeing some results. It's really supposed to be great for inflammation, joints, and, to build muscle, and to circulation, just kind of clean everything out. And it's not that difficult. It's a very good type of exercise tool to use to further your fitness. And it doesn't matter if you can, what kind of fitness you can do. That you can start out sitting and then just putting your feet on it, and there's so much different things you can do with the vibration plate. I had no clue. I didn't even really know what they were. But anyway, so some fun things like that I'd like to incorporate as well. I don't want to, like do everything all the time, all about health, and I'm not going to do everything all the time about money and saving money. But I am going to incorporate some of those things. I am still going to keep doing, like I said, what I've been wearing as far as perfumes and body sprays and what I've been warming, and incorporate some more like collection videos, and that kind of stuff. So, and update videos on my collections so that I can show you, hey, okay, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here. So, that being said, guys, those are the plans that I have for this channel to change. I would love for you to continue to be a subscriber if you already are a subscriber. I don't want to lose subscribers. I don't want to lose you guys because I love all of you. But, if that's something that may not be your thing and you decide not to be a subscriber, I do understand, and I'm fine with that. Plus, I also would really like to bring more Christianity into my channel. I am a Christian, and I would like to bring more glory to God on my channel, because without God in my life, I would not be here today. I would not be where I'm at today. And I owe him everything, and I owe him all worship and praise every day, all day. And I would like to bring more of God into my channel. And I just don't know how to do that. I don't know whether I just want to start out with, like, maybe doing some shorts with, a Bible verse of the day or a Bible verse of the week, or I don't want to start something and not be able to continue with it. I even thought about maybe doing like live Bible studies, but I'm still learning. I feel like we all continue to learn as Christians. And maybe, I wouldn't be a good one to lead. I don't know. And I've been, really praying and giving this to God and asking him to guide me and show me what he wants me to do with this channel. So with that being said, that's another thing, you know, that I really do want to steer my channel towards more of. Um, and if you're new and this is your first time visiting, it's all that sounds great, then subscribe. We'd love to have you, okay? We really would love to have you. So anyway, I am also, guys, I am going to start a Bible study. Around my area, we have in-depth Bible studies every fall and winter. And then they kind of, spring and summer, they kind of stop having them. And this year I'm going to go with my mom. I didn't realize she was involved in it. I knew she was going to Bible study. I didn't know it was like these in-depth ones, which I really love. They normally get like a book of the Bible, and then they do an in-depth study during that season. And that's, I don't even know what we're studying. So not this Tuesday, the 2nd, September 8th or 9th is when we start that. So I'm going to be busy going to that every week. And I'm really excited to learn all about that. So I thought maybe, you know, I could give you guys, I'll just, you know, come on and maybe just do a video and tell you what I'm learning and just do some chit chat stuff, or maybe I will do some live. So anyway, the sky's the limit, you know, but I'm excited for, doing some new stuff. I enjoy doing some of the old stuff, but I get kind of bored with it. And if I'm getting bored with it, you know, maybe you guys are too. So I want to give you guys some fresh content that has meaning, that's still fun, and that still gives you, like, you know, maybe you can learn things from it, or maybe, you know, useful information you can use in your daily lives, or maybe it's just entertainment for you, whatever the case may be. So I'd love to hear your comments and your feedback down below. Let's keep it positive and let's keep it nice. And, you know, if you don't want to be here anymore, I would love to hear your point of view of why, you know, maybe why you don't want to be a subscriber anymore. And if you're sticking with me, then I'd love to hear why you want to stick with me, okay? And give me, like I said, give me some ideas and stuff, the things you want to see. And, you know, maybe some formats that I could use as well. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to get off of here. So I hope you all have a great Labor Day. Okay, I'm going to try to get this video up today. I'm going to just post a bunch of videos today and be done with it. So have a great Labor Day weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one, all right? So may God bless each and every one of you, and you take care. Bye-bye.